Okay, this is a uncondensed video of me creating a chicken pen with chickens and chickens that run around in the chicken pen. This is a pretty cool thing because I haven't seen any chickens in the rest of this game because, as I've stated in some other places, this is a modification of joint operations, which means it has additional content. This chicken is new. It's something exclusive to the mod, and this chicken pen is pretty great because it fits in with this village really well, since the villagers would want eggs and whatnot. So again, it's these important touches like this that really add to the realism and immerse the player in the virtual reality. Right now I've inserted a few objects. There's two different types of wooden fences. One is a pretty well kept one, another one is a version with shingles and whatnot that have boarded up what used to be holes, so it ought to look like it's not a well kept chicken pen. It's gonna look kind of beat up. There's going to be a little bit of a strange construction here, as you can you'll start seeing in a moment. Right now I'm just rotating the fences and ensuring that there's going to be a pen. This is not slowed or not sped up or anything, so I was trying to figure out what shape I wanted this pen to be in, and I realized this was that shape right there wasn't going to work. It's way too large. I didn't want it to take up that much room. It's just a small chicken pen with a few chickens in it. So I've got the gate entrance to it, and I'm going to leave that open so the player can go in. And so right here is about where I finished construction of the actual pen. What I don't show in this video is me putting trash in the chicken pen and putting a couple more chickens in. I believe in this video I only put in one. Yes, I only put in one chicken in this video. Actually, there's not all three, but in the gameplay that you'll see at the end of this video, there's going to be 3 chickens running around. So this is the 3D wireframe of it. This is what it looks like in the map editor. Here's the entrance. I'm adjusting the height for the player so they can walk through it into the chicken pen. Now I'm inserting waypoints, just like with the seagull, if you've seen that video. There it is right there. These chickens are going to be following a set route. These routes are normally used for vehicles like Black Hawk helicopters, Humvees, just anything but wildlife. So it's pretty, if I do say so myself, it's pretty innovative to be using this technique with animals, because they normally just run around and they jump all over the place, and it just doesn't look real because this game's actually multiplayer only. There's no single player component to it, so they don't really program the artificial intelligence that well, and in order to cope with that, I ended up programming my own. So I've set a path for the chicken to follow. I've given them some artificial intelligence attributes. I believe I set them as blind. I don't know if I do it in this video or not, because I tweaked it a little bit. Nothing's perfect the first time you test it. But they're blind, which means that if you run in and start, shooting at them or something, they're not gonna flip out. They're just gonna keep running around. They're cowards, so when you approach, that's another attribute to the artificial intelligence. They're cowards, so when you approach them, they run away. And I think that's about all I did for the artificial intelligence programming, other than program this path. What I'm doing right here is I'm setting the waypoints radius or radii to become smaller, so that once the chicken enters that radius, it turns and goes to the next waypoint. They're going to be pretty sharp turns, and these are going to be pretty fast chickens. It's going to be pretty crazy because this is made for big helicopters and big paths and stuff for big vehicles, and there they are. The chickens are running around in their messy chicken pen. There's those shingles, so there's a knocked over feeding crate. There's food strewn about, overgrowth. So I thought this was pretty sweet because you don't really get to see stuff like this in most maps. I'm really proud of this right here.